Hello there. How are y'all doing? I'm doing well and I'm here again to our MDJ. You know, it's been a while since I recorded here for the channel and I just wanted to be here again talking with you guys. So, today's video I want to talk about my C2 study plan once more and what I'm doing or at least trying to do. Well, recently I should say that uh, I started to try to improve my accent and my pronunciation. You see, I want to sound clear. I want I want be able to have an accent that everyone can understand me, and more specifically, I want to have British like accent because I really like the British accent, the let's say um, the received pronunciation of the British accent. I really like it, and I just want to sound more clear, to sound more fluent, and to sound more native. I'm in a point of the language learn that it's not too much about big improvements and learn new things, but instead um, it's a it's about refinement and search for learn small tiny things that I don't know yet. So learn those things I will be able to become uh, much more native like and much more fluent speaker of the language. I'm I was thinking about my speaking skill and I realized that I should practice more and more because currently is my speaking skills will play a very special role in my language learn process. Like my speaking and my writing is very important. About my study plan, I have to confess that I'm not following through what I said before, specifically trying to do like 1 or 2 hours per day. I'm not doing that, but I'm not doing because I it's not because I don't want to do it, but instead it's because I was not having enough time to do. I have other appointments, other things that I should do too, and I want to do right. I want to do it. I want to become fluent. I want to have this C2 level in English. I'm thinking about a lot of things, but about the I just want to make this report here how I'm doing and just for me as a checkpoint in to know what I'm doing in this moment. Today is um 10th the 10th day of July, and let's go. So about my readings, as I spoke it with you guys, I'm trying to read um Alice Adventures in the Wonderland, Adventures in Wonderland, and also A Death by a Black Hole by Neil Grayson. And I'm trying to read those books. It's been quite fun, I would say, because the books are very good indeed, and I'm liking to read those. I'm more focused on extensive reading, and reading them makes me feel really great with my English, you know? When I read those books, I feel that I can understand pretty much everything that I read. that I can read. So it's very a very specific and yet very powerful, I would say, feeling, you know, that you can understand what you are reading. About my reading, still I'm liking it. I'm doing what I can. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not reading too much, but yesterday I read a bit, and I wish that I could read today yet, but I'm not sure. But like little by little, I'm trying to read more the books that I'm reading. So this is how my reading is going. I'm trying to do this extensively. Besides that, I'm reading or at least searching for some things intensively. I need to focus on my vocabulary now. I'm feeling that I could improve my vocabulary a bit, which would be great for me. I'm not studying properly, I'm just consuming content. And about this for vocabulary, I think that is not optimal. I should have something to do with my vocabulary so I would be able to understand more. About my listen, I'm doing my listen uh, through consumption, through content consumption, like mainly on YouTube. I just watch content in English. Recently, I'm quite like that. I'm just watching content in English. I'm not watching too much content in Portuguese. Actually, I'm avoiding, um, intentionally, I'm avoiding content in Portuguese because my goal is to learn English. So every time that is possible to me, I just watching English content. And I'm also started to listen to BBC World Service, specifically some series in the BBC app. I started to watch Crown Science. It's very fun. It's it surprised how, for me was surprised how I like it to her the series, because I'm not used to listen to things, like just listen. I use it to watching content on YouTube and those types of things. But in this video, actually, I want to talk more about my pronunciation. I'm willing to improve my pronunciation, so have clear sounds, you know, sound more clear, sound more native, sound more um fluent. Is that I want? Is that my goal? So I'm searching for accents and how you should have in them. I was looking for in some channels about accents and the different accents from Britain or England, and like there is a lot. But what matters for me is to have a polite accent and to have an accent that helps me with my goal, which is become um, an academical student. As I said to you, I am willing to be a researcher, mathematician. It's one of my biggest goals, and I think that is still um, being. I think that I really like to do math. And for do that, I was feeling to have to study abroad in good in a good university. To do such a thing, I need to have English as uh, a dominant skill, because otherwise would be really hard, actually almost impossible, to have a good uh, university experience. But and for that, I'm trying to have a proper pronunciation. So what accent should I choose, is what it was my question. I was thinking really about it. I was really thinking about it actually, and I discovered that there is some accents in Britain, in England, that we call an RP, right? Which means received pronunciation. There is the RP and the MRP, the modern received pronunciation and the received pronunciation. Not in that order, or the first the RP means received pronunciation, and MRP the modern received pronunciation. And I was thinking about it, and I actually, the RP, what I normally hear is that is very, it is not very common to listen to it, even in the more educated circles, and it's like that, it is like um very aristocratic, and not uh and you can be judged if you talk with this accent, because it seems that you are trying to be fancy. So what I'm thinking of is to start master my MRP, my modern Slavic pronunciation, and with that, really try hard to have a beautiful accent. For that, I'm doing an English speaking deck on Enki. Once more, Enki saving my life. I talked about, I talked about English and Enki in my English study at Enki. I just have this deck actually, and I'm using both phrases of the Hamlet monologue, and also of the speech, you know, that speech of the V in V of for Vendetta. It's a very stylish, uh, very stylish speech, should I say? Besides that, I started to learn grammar. That's right, I'm studying grammar through a book which is called Advanced Grammar in Use by Martin Heathers. I don't know how to pronounce his name, sorry. But it is that I'm using ChatGPT for help me with that. First, I read the book, and if I have any questions about it, I go there to ChatGPT and ask, "Hey ChatGPT, what the author means in that specific part of the text? What he means by that?" And ChatGPT explained to me, break down what the author means with that, and I can pretty much learn everything from the book and the ChatGPT. And besides that, I also do my exercises. So my grammar exercises. After that, I normally ask ChatGPT for a prompt so I could follow, and I asked for some specific prompt to be able to train that specific grammatical topic that I'm studying it. Like I asked him, "Oh, give me a word, like Give me a prompt for training, let's say the simple present and the present continuous, and he give me, and I go there and write down a text and send to him and ask for corrections for grammar mistakes that I made. So I'll write down the grammar mistakes that I made and try to avoid it in the next text, and do this repeatedly until I have reached some level that is good for move on and to start another grammatical topic. I think that this could be great, talking and learn this way could be really great. Now I wish that I keep learn my MRP actually, my to to improve my pronunciation, my accent. I need to improve my vocabulary. I need to improve my grammar. I need to improve everything actually. But little by little, we are getting there. I think that I starting to have more facility to express myself, and I should talk more. You know, the the con of record videos for here is that I can't receive some response of you guys. I can't hear what you guys are saying through my phone because I'm recording a video, and I should also train speaking like in the real life or this type of thing. But it is that I'm just came here to say that I'm putting effort into language learn into my English, though is not the best word, is not the optimal time. I'm not putting so much time in English, at least so not so much in active listen, in active in English, but I will try to keep grinding, keep stick in my goal, which is become C2 in English. For after that, start to learn other language, and this that. See you guys soon, and bye.